how we could see who is set up at the farmer's market. So once again, not much going on with the farmer's market. Nothing really interesting. So yeah, I do. Wait, let me start a clip. Okay, since I'm in the shade, where's my company right there? My last day with them is December 17th. Today is December 10th. So the reason why I'm quitting, besides my ex, is because this past Friday when I came to work early, it was a final straw kind of a thing. Every single time, I'm the only one there. I'm the only one working there. There's nobody with me. There's no other co-workers there. It's just me. So the first 3 days of training that I had was just basically going over the kiosk and what is expected. There's no any other training. So if anything should happen, you're pretty much go on the fly, or when I'm talking, to play Christmas music, or you gotta call the manager, text the manager, which is ridiculous because it's something that they should be providing you that info when you start, or at least have somebody there to help you, you know what I mean? But it's just me. It's a safety issue as well. You know, if anything should happen to you while you're on duty, at least there is somebody else there, you know what I mean? But Friday was the last straw. Ever since starting here, it seems like I'm always getting scolded for something that I knew nothing about. I'm always getting blamed for something that I knew nothing about. And then when I ask things, it's like twisted around and then put it on me and blamed on me. Like October, she wanted me to do the countdown of how much was spent at how much money was made at the stand, but she didn't tell me how to do it. And the next day she scolded me for it, and at the end she goes, "Are you still confused about it?" It's like, how am I supposed to know these things if you're not telling me how to do it to begin with? You know what I mean? And it's just the little things that basically add up. Okay, Friday, I didn't know that they have multiple shuttle buses. I didn't know what seat bus they were using, and usually they've been using the bigger buses. So I had made 20 people go back at 2 o'clock, and it ended up blowing up in my face because they didn't like the fact that I should have known that it was only 13 seats. Like, how do you know these things if nobody's telling you there's 13? Like, if you're not being told what it is, it's like, how do you expect that person to know what you want to know? Like, for me, I didn't know it was 13 seats. They always bring in different buses, so how am I supposed to know these things? And I'm not going to be constantly on my phone checking with the manager. In that case, she should be here helping me or whatever, you know, not, oh, you have to call, you have to do this. Yeah, like, well, why aren't you saying anything? Why do you expect me to just not automatically know, and all these other things, you know? So, and it was to the point where people, they were on speakerphone. I ended up looking stupid, embarrassed, ashamed. I ended up crying. The owner got on the phone and was like, "Who do you think you are? Why are you doing this?" Like, I'm your employee. Is this how you talk to an employee? Who do you think you are? Why are you doing this? Like, do you want business? Do you want money? It's like, tell your daughter to get on her butt as the manager and train these people. So there's a lot of incidences that added up. Even like the money drop. Okay, there's been incidents where the days before when I finally came in, there were other people there. They didn't drop the money. I got blamed for it. So it's like, you know, there's little things that add up. So Friday took the last straw, took the cake, and it's like, you know, I'm done. I quit. So December 17th is my last day. I rather volunteer and do things for free at places that I know I'm gonna be happy at than be at a place where my mental health is being jeopardized. And no job, no paycheck is worth it if your mental health and you personally are suffering because of your higher ups. So that is why I'm leaving. That it's not worth it, to be honest. It's easy, you just sit there, but at the same time, it's little things from the manager and the owner that add up. So I went to Mr. Cow in Chicago and got me a classic of mozzarella because I was getting hungry and I didn't want to eat my lunch. I get to go home now. My day is done. This is nice, but I cannot justify paying almost $30 for this. No.